This is an honor. Once again, my name is R-Kal Truluck, so hopefully he pronounced it wrong, but I still love you though. And I'm a 13-year pro football veteran, but I met Mary back in 2014, and I'm pretty much I'm back and forth from Kansas, and I played for the Green Bay Packers, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Arizona Cardinals. Now, making transition from the sport, it was interesting, is when I met Mary, she was just starting out, and I think something is very, very interesting, because when you just come from sport, you get a lot of people that come at you from a lot of different directions, and everybody wants to sell you something, everybody wants to invest in something, say, hey, let's do this, let's use your money. And it's interesting, meeting Mary, she was just genuine. And I was very appreciative from that, because she was just coming up, and she only had 9 agents at the time. And I was thinking about that, in actually late July 2014, and I'm thinking about that from 9 agents to now. I think you guys are running about 300 and some agents. I'm impressed, and when I look out in the crowd here, I'm pretty impressed with you guys, because here's a number that I thought was very, very impressive too. To date, you guys have 1,102 sales to date. You had 706 buyers. You guys, for the second half, really just kind of rolling in there. So whatever you guys have been doing, congratulations. And man, how do I be a part of it? You know what I mean? Can I buy the company? I did say that. You know what I mean? I want to build my own empire. But there's no question, give yourselves a round of applause for what you guys have done in 2017, and there's no question I expect more of what you guys are doing. But I got an interesting story I wanted to tell about Mary. In 2014, we were doing a deal. We was going to do a deal. It was a commercial property, and it was going for about $20 million. And the interesting part of it is that I had a buyer for the property, so we were going to partner together on this one. And follow me when where I'm going with this one, because this is going to lead into my foundation. I have a foundation called Inside the Trenches. And but meeting Mary, so we was going to do a deal of $20 million, and it was interesting. So I had my buyer to come up and say, okay, hey, let's do this. And the deal started going bad. And Mary came up and she said, I'm going to step out. And I think that's kind of the best thing that you should do. Now I'm saying, Mary, I'm transitioning from sport, 5% of 20 mil, that'd be pretty good. I don't know if I want to dump this on the side of the road here. But she told me something about, it wasn't about the money. It was about the integrity, and it was about a good name. Now, I had to respect that from her, because I'm thinking to myself, anybody else would have just said, listen, whether the deal's going south or not, let's try to make this thing happen. And it would have put the client in a bad position, and it would have been a bad investment, but the people were money hungry for it. But she said, let the integrity, let the good name flow through, because at the end of the day, you want people to come because of your good name and integrity. So when I think about it now, I look at from 9 agents the 300 plus agents simply because of a good name. So anytime you're serving anyone, you want to serve them because of a good name. And they're going to come back to you. It doesn't make a difference what it is. Because at the end of the day, you want your good name and integrity to stand. Because those buyers and those sellers, they'll simply come back to you because what you had and you started from the inside, which came out. I'm going to end off with saying this. It was an amazing year for 2017 for you guys. I guess Merry Christmas, because y'all going to be buying a lot of gifts because you can. You know what I mean? And Happy New Year, and congratulations, and it's been my honor and pleasure. And thank you for our military, those that have served us, and we thank you for what you've done for our country. And you're crazy, just to put it out there. I'm sitting next to an army man, it's crazy. So thank you guys, and we'll see you soon.